Truthfully, you're supposed to check the zippers work. If there's no hole in the tooth, the glove is not going to stick in the end.
Diffies, I thought that. No, I might try.
When both booms are on and nice and steady, then the starter's in a position to hit the button. The lights come down and that's the end of the racing surface. If you're driving a street type vehicle, when you finish, you turn right. Onto your hats, you might carry the car to Monterey 13B over there in the far lane. And George Simon from Thornley in the street next to Capri, one of a zillion Capris. Can I just ask those people that are down in the bottom end of the track, from here I need the straight line into looking at those lights is reasonable, but if the fire crew can just keep the crowd away from that track, the side fence there. Alright, little 13B going to run away and hide with that one. A good 5 or 6 Carlings wind there at 5, 9 and 77 miles an hour. 5 reactions from the 3, but we're really getting with it.
That sounds good.
A little more regular 3 Mazda runners here.
Now, if Peter
Paul Matheson from Alexandria in the 13B, that's the way on the far side of the Capella. And of course Peter Felix from Cogger also with a 13B and in the coupe. Henry Smicker coming in behind as well. Good gear. Do that on the start line, the low lane, 2 might have been closing on. Yes, he was. Just a 0.1 reaction, 1/10 of a second as opposed to 0.3 makes a big difference. Okay, Henry Spicker in the beautiful little VW said, don't say too much about it, I joned him last week. This is not your normal beach buggy, it's a bit radical. On the deck, narrow, first gear to pole. And in Henry's 20 or so years experience with VW, he's never had that happen. A former record holder in a VW powered motor car in the days when Superstock had 4 cylinders in it, and certainly knows his way. He's running well, first gear, that's the boogie ring here at the 4 cylinders. Can we, alright, now the motorbike there with a 9. Woo! Wasn't that quick. Alright, 11.65 to 75 to lose. And in the other lane, 8.42, 105 miles an hour. That is the quickest pass today. Woo! That is really motivating. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, Paul Matheson from Alexandria in a 13B, and that's Harry from Memory in the other lane there. Harry Patakis also from good old downtown Monterey, also with a 13B. Ooh, a little bit of a problem there. Lane 2, no, nothing really to worry about. The racing grade drops it in. Matheson in the bracket. And there's a couple of these white RX3s and 4s running around today. I just have to remember which is which. No, I don't think that's the one to worry about. With a 781 113, really good stuff. And Patrick there, yeah, let's getting it on with an 033 reaction, a 910 there from Pat. Good stuff at 98 miles an hour, almost back to the sun. Yeah, good stuff from these guys, really getting amongst it. Alright, hang on to your hats. They tell me this Rotary should be capable of, would you believe this, 7 seconds here today. This is what they tell me. Runs a full cage. In fact, the cage is connected out through the back window and right out through the boot. Big holes drilled through it. The body is not all that pristine, but it's a... from memory they said it was turbocharged. Don't hold me to that. I think it is turbocharged Rotary, and it really honks along. There's one very, very quick bit of motor car. A regular runner, Wayne Dyson from Geelong. Alright, the fellow from Mitchell in the V8 sedan, 12.43 at 72 there to lose. And Haverfield is lifting up, unless you're with it. Okay, another of the Rotary powered cars, and the Tirana coming into the far lane. You don't know his first name. Fire. The 253 Tirana. To get the Tirana moving. Come on, what's happening? Obviously a problem, so he's not really interested in that run. So the win there to lane 2 with a brilliant 10.04 at 95, a little bit of slip there as well. And the lose in the other lane, 3 seconds to get it mobile, 13.5 at 45. Anything 0.2 of a second is what you should be looking at, or better. Yeah, now this is the same car with the respray. The last couple of meetings has been brown and a little bit on the rough side, so good to see that he's thrown a coat of paint over it, or maybe even changed bodies, but it's certainly dressed it up a little bit. And the XT that originally lined up alongside of Brian Edwards, but I think he might have got a bit of stage fright and pulled back. And why not? Better to watch it than be beside it, I reckon. Richard Amato from Glasgow on the 289 wins a powered car, so it's got XT grill with an XR motor in it. And Martin Hurd, this is it from Smithfield, in the little Mazda wagon. It was a pretty tough little bit of car. In lane 2, taking the win here with a 12.11.73 and way off the pace there. Guy Chadwick from Kingswood in the 6-cylinder XC at 12.99.69. Whited out, ultra white leaker. 777. What's he run this time? A 780, so he hasn't actually improved his qualifying 114 mile an hour. He's up the mile an hour a little bit. So Paul Foley has snuck one in on him by 1,000 of the second, 100th of the second. Paul Foley has out-qualified Martin. Yeah, Dennis actually had to go down, and 100 got back, and the Nelson car's gone back in behind the crowd there. It's a shame really, because it's been a quick car. People that have come here late, who wants to back the Ford against the Mazda? The 35122 runs really tough, pretty tough bit of car. Alright, got about 10. Want to back the Mazda? Yeah, you guys got your early. Alright, watch this little Mazda. This all the way from sunny downtown Geelong. And Wayne Dyson it is, in a 13B Rotary powered car. His previous run was an 827 and 150 miles an hour, which is quite awesome. And Bill says that the car is right in the 3.5 conclusion. The number 2 spot, and what do you run? 8-0. What's his number 3? So that's a bit of a slow run there from Wardy. He can run 770 for sure. 807 110, and the Mortensen brothers with a 1009 84. So I think that's the best run out of the Mortensen unit, 1009. Every other one has had some numbers in it. Very tight place. The top 4 runs the slowest 4. So the guy who misses out here. That's certainly worth that suspension hard. The tyre with the red light there won't affect the NT. Yeah, good one. Oh yeah, 827 that time. And 827. That's a good number there from the tyre. That's putting in the top part of the bill. And Dave Sanders is. He's done, yes, an 881. And 881 for Dave Sanders really puts the pressure back on Haynes, a full 10th of a second quicker at 98 miles an hour, and an 099 reaction as well. Yeah, fellas, come good. Where'd he go? There he is, right around the other side, going to drive it back. He's a one-man band, is Dave. Gets himself well sorted out. Alright, watch the quick Commodore on lane 2 there. John Massart from Carl has been running in the some quick numbers. And a rather neat little Expedited from Marigold is down for the win. For the red light lose. The win for the Commodore a 959 at 93. And say 97 would have blamed it. Up until a month ago, up until about an hour and a half ago actually, till the boys from Geelong came along and started dropping 7s on us. And Joe Scateri from Lanier in the 350 Chevy used it, had a bit of a problem. Well, he's going to show the way there, so Bit of crackling there from both those guys. The wind there 11:07 at 82 miles an hour for the wind. And would you believe the 350 ute just qualified 11:94 at 79 miles an hour, and you need to run 11:99 to qualify at 129 kilometres an hour. Just making it in there. Another Celica. We don't get too many of them, and all of a sudden we get a feast. And another of the Mazdas, a Capella this time around, for the battle of the small jobs. First run of the day, and these guys making it awful late, trying to see themselves in. The Celica red light, coming onto the Mazda. And the Mazda's not sounding all that beaut neither.